So today we're going to go over downloading and installing KODI, and I'm already at the KODI download page. You can see it here at kodi.tv/download/ and the KODI downloads for Windows and Mac are pretty straightforward, and you can get it for your Android phone or tablet straight from the Google Play Store, believe it or not, and run it from there. Although if you want the functionality of the plugin for free TV and movies, that still does need to be added later, and that'll be covered in the next video. Now, there's more explanation needed for the Raspberry Pi if you download and want to install for the Pi. Although if you get the kit that I suggested, it'll come with the Noob's SD card with OpenELEC already installed. So it's automatic upgrade and running of KODI with that. But there's guides here to guide you through, like Raspberry Pi install, or even iOS device that's been jailbroken will run KODI, and you can see the other devices here. There's for those of you who want to play with a KODI that's easily run from a Linux distribution based on Ubuntu Linux. There's this that you can download for a 64-bit, like for your average Windows machine. It should work fine. You would have to download it, and easiest to burn it to CD or DVD, the ISO image it's called. And then you would put it on your computer. Either, an older computer would be fine, not too old, or as another partition. It should guide you through partitioning so that you can keep Windows and then run Ubuntu or KODI Ubuntu, and it easily runs KODI. So with the Raspberry Pi, I don't particularly like what they guide you through here. It's a little technical. What you could do is this goes into setting up a card the easier way, SD card, and I'll point you to a good SD card to buy. Of course, if you buy the kit that I pointed to before, it'll have this Noobs on it with several of the distributions. You can see Raspberry, and is one of them. But this is the easier way, that if you already have a Raspberry Pi but still aren't very technical, this can be the easier way to set that up. And here's, you can see in the URL how to get here and to get information on the Noobs. And I'll cover this install later in another post. I'll cover this install. So going back, I'm on Windows 7 right now. So I'm just going to simply click on the Windows installer. And here it comes. 15.2 version called Isengard, and save it. So it's kind of big, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so you can see it's done downloading, and we'll just do an install. And I have my Komodo set up to watch everything coming in, and agree, and just set up the basic setup for it. And there it goes. Okay, so it's all done. It's all done now. With setup, let's go ahead and run it. And you're just gonna get a basic skeleton of KODI, the media center, and you'll need to put add-ons into it to make it more functional. And we'll go over that next time.